Stop everything. Right now. Quiet the noise. Set down the phone, steady your breath, and listen with your whole heart, because I am speaking to you. This is not random. It is not an algorithm. It is an appointment I set for your soul before the sunrise. I know where you are. I see the long nights and the private battles, the questions you never say out loud, the grief you carry like a stone in your chest. I see the bills on the table and the tension in your home. I see the ache in your body and the ache you hide in your smile. You are not invisible to me. You have never been invisible to me. And what I am about to tell you is urgent, because if you ignore this word, you will lose the most important thing I placed in your hands: your peace, your purpose, your destiny. My child, hear me. The noise around you has been loud on purpose. The enemy wants your attention more than he wants your failure, because if he can hold your attention, he can write your future with fear. He speaks in panic. I speak in peace. He wants you to chase control. I want you to choose trust. He wants you to numb out. I want you to wake up. Stop scrolling past the very rescue you asked me for. You prayed for a sign. You prayed for clarity. You said, God, just tell me what to do. I'm telling you now, and I will make it plain. Protect what I put in you. Guard the fire I lit in your spirit. Pay attention to what pulls you away from my voice, because distraction has cost you too much already. It cost you sleep. It cost you joy. It cost you time you cannot get back. Today, the cost ends. Listen closely. There are words you learned in pain that were never mine. I'm not enough. Not my word. It's too late. Not my word. I'm always the one who gets left. Not my word. I'll never have financial freedom. Not my word. My word says you are chosen, you are covered, and you are called. My word says the author of your story did not put down the pen when the plot went dark. My word says I'm restoring what you lost, not as a favor you must earn, but as a promise I already sealed. If you receive this, say it out loud where you are. I am not the voice of my fear. I am the echo of God's promise. I know about the pressure in your finances. You've done the math 12 different ways, and it still feels like a shortfall. You keep checking your credit score and watching mortgage rates and wondering if the door will ever open for you. You've asked me if building an online business is foolish, if pursuing passive income is greedy, if debt relief is even possible for someone like you. Hear me. I am your source. I am not limited by your hourly rate or your industry or your past decisions. I feed sparrows that do not budget, and I clothe lilies that do not save. I will give you wisdom for stewardship and strategy that fits your life. I will show you which door to knock on and which door to walk past. I will send the right connection at the right hour. Take the next faithful step and do it without panic. Do not worship the number in your account. Learn from it, but do not bow to it. I am teaching you prosperity that begins in peace, not pressure. I am teaching you generosity that starts in the heart, not the overflow. And yes, I will open a path to financial freedom that does not break your soul. Do you feel that quiet courage rising in you right now, like fresh air in a closed room? That is me. I'm lifting your head. I'm steadying your hands. I'm lining up opportunities that do not waste your time or drain your spirit. The promotion you thought you missed is not your only road. The partnership you lost was not your only bridge. I am the God who creates rivers in deserts and pathways in oceans. I will not only meet your needs, I will teach you to build wisely, invest wisely, save wisely, and give with joy. I will show you how to steward what I place in your care without guilt or fear. When you feel this truth in your heart, comment 777 as your yes, because your agreement matters in the atmosphere. Now, listen about your relationships. The distance you feel is real, but it is not permanent. I am softening hearts you think are stone. I'm healing memories that still sting when you touch them. I'm teaching you the language of apology that restores and the boundary that protects. You do not need to chase people to prove your worth. You do not need to perform to stay loved. You are loved because I decided you are mine. That is the foundation under your feet, and it will not crack. Forgive where I ask you to forgive. Release what I ask you to release, and do not return to conversations that keep you bleeding. My peace is not a suggestion, it is your instruction. Protect it the way you would protect a newborn. Carry it into every room. You will see how quickly confusion loses its grip when peace walks in before your opinion does. There is healing for your body and healing for your mind. I am touching the place that stiffens when you wake and the thought that races when you try to sleep. I'm quieting the loop of what-ifs that hijack your morning. You have treated your anxiety like a roommate, but it is not invited to live here. Your body has kept score for years. I'm not shaming it for the ways it coped. I'm teaching it how to rest again. Remember this, I do not only heal symptoms, I heal roots. I'm pulling out the lie that says pain is your identity. Pain may be a chapter, but it is not your name. Breathe in, breathe out. Speak this with me. I am being restored from the inside out. My breakthrough is not hype. My healing is a process with power in every step. You have asked me about purpose. You have said, God, am I behind? No, you are right on time. You took detours, but detours are not delays when I am guiding. I use seasons that felt wasted to grow endurance and humility and focus in you. Because where you are going, applause will not be enough to keep you faithful, and criticism will not be enough to make you quit. I gave you gifts that still scare you a little. That is good. It means you will rely on me. You will lead without arrogance, serve without resentment, and create without comparing. Your calling is not to impress people. Your calling is to impact lives. You will speak words that feel like water to dry ground. You will build things that outlive your name. You will parent with presence, befriend with loyalty, work with excellence, and worship with a pure heart. Purpose is not a title. Purpose is alignment. And right now, I'm aligning you. There are angels surrounding you. There are assignments on your life that woke hell up the day you were born. That is why the attacks felt personal. They were. But I am greater. I'm setting a hedge around your home. I'm closing the doors that let darkness whisper at 2 a.m. I'm breaking the pattern of running back to what broke you. The spiritual enemy has tried to bait you with the same trap dressed in new clothes. Not this time. You are discerning now. You are awake now. You are stronger than you were last year because you learned to stay with me in the quiet, not just shout for me in the storm. Pay attention to the signs I place on your path. I will warn you before the snare, and I will show you the exit when pressure tries to corner you. When you sense my nudge, obey quickly. Delay is expensive when destiny is near. Let me speak to your future with your name attached. You will not repeat the cycles that drained your family for generations. I am rewriting that script. The scarcity that made every dollar feel like a test will not be your children's teacher. The silence that taught you to hold your pain will not be your pattern. The anger that turned into distance will not be your legacy. I am teaching you a holy communication. Truth with tenderness, strength with gentleness, clarity with compassion. You will confront without crushing. You will correct without shaming. You will love without losing yourself. And in your house there will be laughter again. Not the fake kind for guests, but the real kind that opens the windows and lets the light rush in. Stop everything and hear this. Protect your attention like you would protect a treasure. What you watch and what you repeat shapes what you expect. Feed your faith. Turn down the volume on fear. Start your morning with my words, not the world's worry. Practice gratitude like a discipline. It is not denial, it is direction. Gratitude points your soul toward what I am doing instead of what panic is predicting. When you need wisdom, ask me first. I am not hard to find. When you feel overwhelmed, take the smallest faithful step and celebrate it, because momentum is built in inches, not leaps. Keep your heart clean. Unforgiveness is expensive. It spends your energy, your focus, your creativity. Forgive as a gift to your freedom, and let me handle justice. You have wondered if my promises still apply to you after all the ways you have doubted. They do. My faithfulness is not fragile. My mercy does not run on a timer. You are not one mistake away from being disqualified. You are one surrender away from being realigned. I am not calling you to perfection. I am calling you to partnership. Walk with me. Talk with me in the car. Invite me into your calendar and your meals and your emails. I am not only the God of Sunday. I am the God of Tuesday at 3:17 p.m. I am the God of text messages and deadlines and quiet drives home. Keep me close, and you will be surprised by how light your steps feel in heavy places. If this word is stirring your spirit, tap like right now as an act of faith, because agreement is a seed, and seeds become harvest when they hit good soil. Your like is not for the algorithm first. It is your way of saying, I receive this, and I choose peace. And if you are ready to walk this path day by day, subscribe and stay close to this family of faith, because you were not meant to grow alone. Do you remember the moment you almost gave up? I was there. You thought the room was empty. It wasn't. I sat with you while you cried and could not explain why. I counted your tears without judgment. I let you fall asleep, and I guarded your mind from nightmares that wanted to harden your heart. I kept you when you did not feel like keeping yourself. That is why you are still here. Not because you are lucky, but because you are loved. I did not let despair write the end of your story. I held the line for you when you were too tired to hold it for yourself. And now I am doing more than holding the line. I'm pushing it forward. I'm opening doors that match your assignment, not your ego. Some will be small rooms with big impact. Some will be big rooms with bigger humility. Walk through both with the same grace. Do not chase status, chase service. Do not confuse visibility with value. Applause fades, impact remains. When you do not get recognized, I saw it. When you do not get credited, I recorded it. When you choose integrity in secret, I reward it in ways that make sense in your soul. Keep your hands clean, keep your motives honest, keep your heart soft. Influence without intimacy with me is a weight you were not built to carry. About your plans for the next season, write them down, but hold them loosely. Set goals, but let me guide the pace. You asked me about timing, and you said, if not now, when? I'm telling you now. I'm aligning the right people and the right places, and I'm also aligning you. You are learning how to lead your own heart so you can lead others without losing yourself. You are learning how to rest so your work becomes overflow, not overreach. You are learning how to say yes without resentment and no without guilt. These are holy skills, and they will keep you steady when visibility grows, when opportunity multiplies, when favor increases. Preparation is not punishment, it is protection. Let me address the pressure you feel to have it all figured out. That pressure is not from me. Fear demands certainty. Faith requires trust. Trust is not lazy. Trust is obedient. Trust gets up when the alarm goes off and does the next right thing without needing the entire map. Trust forgives the person who may never apologize because peace is too valuable to lease to resentment. Trust gives generously in a season that says, hold on tight, because trust knows generosity breaks the back of scarcity. Trust builds an emergency fund and a high-yield savings account without building an identity around money. Trust checks the numbers and then lifts its eyes higher. This is how your breakthrough becomes daily, not just dramatic. There are practical steps I am giving you now. Simplify your commitments so you can focus. Reduce the inputs that spike your anxiety. take a daily walk and talk to me like I am seated at your side, because I am. Eat what heals your body. Sleep like you matter, because you do. Review your spending with honesty and hope. Create a simple plan to pay down what you owe. Ask me for ideas to increase income without selling your peace. Improve your skills. If school is right, I will confirm it. If a certification opens a door, I will make it clear. If a new field fits your design, I will give you favor. Steward your credit score with wisdom, but do not let a number tell you who you are. Track mortgage rates if it is your season to buy, but do not mortgage your joy trying to keep up. Be faithful with small, and I will trust you with more. You are standing in a hallway between who you were and who you are becoming. Both doors will call your name. The old door promises comfort. The new door promises growth. Choose growth. I will walk with you through the awkward part, the learning curve, the silence before results. The enemy wants this hallway to feel like a prison. It is not. It is a runway. You are not stuck. You are accelerating. You are not late. You are being launched. And the runway is holy ground because it is where you learn to listen. I am breaking the agreement you made with shame. Shame says, hide. I say, heal. Shame says, you always ruin good things. I say, I make all things new. Shame says, if they knew you, they wouldn't love you. I say, I know you fully and love you completely. Let this truth sit in your chest until it rewires the story in your head. You do not have to earn belonging. You already belong. You do not have to hustle for identity. I named you. You do not have to audition for love. I chose you first. To those worried about health, hear this. Your body is not your enemy. It is a friend that carried more than it could hold. Bless it today. Speak life over your cells. Partner with wisdom. Keep your appointments. Drink water. Stretch. Laugh. Forgive your body for the ways it survived by shutting down joy. I'm breathing fresh wind into your lungs, fresh strength into your bones, fresh calm into your nervous system. You will feel the difference. It will not all be instant, but it will be undeniable. Healing is here. To those weary in parenting or in caring for a family, I'm with you in the daily repetition. Heaven pays attention to ordinary faithfulness. Every ride you gave, every meal you made, every story you read, every late-night laundry and early morning prayer. It matters. The seed you plant in love never dies. Harvest comes in surprising ways. Keep showing up. Keep blessing your home with words that build and hands that help. I'm in the room when you whisper, I don't know what to do. I answer with peace that steadies your voice and wisdom that fits your child's heart. I know their future. Trust me with it, even when the path looks crooked. If this is confirming what I already whispered to you this week, type 777 in the comments and let your agreement meet mine. Your yes breaks patterns. Your yes invites help. Your yes clears the fog. When you say yes, heaven says now. Do not be afraid of success. You asked me to expand your territory. Expansion means pressure, but pressure becomes diamonds when it is placed in purpose. I will teach you to scale your life without scaling your stress. You will build teams that feel like community. You will create systems that serve people, not just profit. Your business can be an altar where integrity is the sacrifice and excellence is the incense. Charge what your work is worth without apology. Pay people fairly without delay. Give generously without announcement. This is how you win without losing yourself. And do not be afraid of starting over. Starting over is not failure. It is mastery in the making. Many will not understand why you shift lanes now. They will say, you had a good thing, but I am not calling you to good. I am calling you to right. Right for your gifts. Right for your health. Right for your future. I am not only changing what you do, I am changing who you become while you do it. That is why the inner work matters most. Guard your heart. Keep your eyes on me. Feed your mind with truth. Speak life over your day before your feet touch the floor. And when fear tries to negotiate, end the meeting early. You feel the electricity of this moment, don't you? The sense that something in the room has shifted, that hope is standing taller, that clarity is turning on the lights. That is me. Stay with this presence. Let it mark you. Do not run to the next distraction. Let this be the hour you remember as the turning point, the minute you decided to protect what matters most. If this spoke to your soul, subscribe so we walk this journey together. And if someone you love needs this, send it now, because obedience on your end becomes breakthrough on theirs. Now, take one more breath. Put your hand on your heart. Say this with me slowly. I will not ignore God's word to me today. I will not trade my peace for panic. I will not trade my purpose for performance. I will not trade my destiny for distraction. I choose trust. I choose wisdom. I choose joy. I choose to move forward. Comment 777 if your spirit is saying yes, and keep listening, because I am not done speaking to you yet. I'm setting a new rhythm over your life. You have marched to the drum of urgency for years, letting every ping and problem set your pace. Today, I'm giving you a cadence of clarity. You will start your mornings with intention, not reaction. You will choose the 3 things that matter and release the rest without guilt. You will work with focus, rest without apology, and listen between tasks so you can catch my whispers in the quiet. Your calendar is not your king. I am. And when I order your steps, even a small stride becomes a giant leap. Protect this rhythm. Guard it from the false fires that pretend to be emergencies but only burn your joy. I am training your tongue. Words have been cheap in rooms where honesty felt expensive. From this day, your mouth will carry weight because it carries truth. You will speak blessing where you once echoed complaint. You will answer questions with wisdom instead of trying to win with volume. You will learn silence as a strategy and timing as an instrument. There will be moments when anger begs for the microphone. It will not get it. I will slide peace into your sentences and courage into your candor. Apology will not feel like losing. It will feel like air returning to your lungs. And when you encourage someone, do it fully. Say the thing you usually save for later. Some hearts are hanging on by a thread, and your words will be the knot that holds. There is a creativity I put inside you that you buried under comparison. I am digging it up. You assumed excellence belonged to them because they had a platform and you had a quiet room. But excellence was born in quiet rooms. I am breathing on your ideas for products, books, music, curriculum, designs, solutions. Stop looking for permission from those I did not ask. Start writing, recording, sketching, building. Share with humility and boldness. The first version will be simple. That is fine. Simplicity is a sacred teacher. Improve it in public without shame. Your progress will inspire more than perfection ever did. Let me speak to your money with precision. I'm giving you a plan that fits your season, not your neighbor's highlight reel. You will learn to steward a budget that breathes, not one that chokes your generosity. You will cancel what drains and streamline what serves. You will use tools with wisdom. If a credit card gives you leverage, use it with integrity and pay it with discipline. If a loan helps you build, borrow with foresight and repay with speed. If a mortgage makes sense in this chapter, prepare well and do not idolize a house. A home is more than walls. It is the atmosphere you host. I'm leading you to peace with numbers, not panic. And when fear tries to shout names like scarcity and shame, answer with faithfulness and foresight. Now I'm refining your standards, not snobbery. Standards. The way you show up on time, the way you finish what you promised, the way you answer messages with clarity, the way you return calls with kindness, the way you say no without leaving confusion behind. Excellence is not loud, it is consistent. Keep your word. Double-check your work. Respect other people's time and protect your own. You will notice how open doors find people who make fewer excuses and more adjustments. Your growth will be obvious. Not because you announce it, but because your fruit is undeniable. I am healing your relationship with rest. Rest has never been laziness. Rest has always been worship. Put your phone down an hour before bed. Let your eyes touch a page, not a timeline. Pray before you sleep and pray before you speak in the morning. Breathe slowly. Stretch. Drink water. Step outside to let your eyes touch the sky I painted. Rest opens room for me to do surgery on your soul without you flinching from every sensation. When you rest, I repair. When you sleep, I surround. I am releasing you from the committee in your head. You have rehearsed conversations with people who are not in the room, and you have made verdicts from judges who do not exist. Dismiss the committee. Invite my counsel. My questions are simple and sharp. Does it build peace? Does it keep you honest? Does it honor your assignment? If yes, proceed. If no, release it. Your mind will quiet as your decisions align. I am calling you to sacred order in your environment. Clear your desk, tidy your car, wash your dishes. Make your bed every morning as a small covenant with discipline. These simple actions are training for bigger faithfulness. Do not despise them. When your space is in order, your thoughts find pathways instead of obstacles. Keep a notebook ready for the flashes of wisdom I will send. Write them down and act on what you can. Small obedience stacks into visible transformation. I'm teaching you to partner with grace in conflict. You do not need to fling every stone you could throw. Mercy does not make you weak. It makes you free. When you are misunderstood, choose clarity over clapping back. When you are wronged, choose healthy boundaries without turning bitter. When you are right, remember the goal is restoration, not ego. You will learn to disarm rooms with calm. You will become the person people call when the fire is hot, because your presence lowers the flame. I am giving you fresh discernment online. Scroll with purpose. Post with intention. Do not feed comparison with your attention. Curate what you consume like your peace depends on it, because it does. If an account stirs envy, mute it. If a video trains your brain to panic, remove it. If a message nourishes your spirit, save it and revisit. Learn to use technology as a tool, not a temple. Your attention is sacred real estate. Guard it with gates and keys. There is a courage rising in you to ask for help. Use it. Counsel is not defeat. Therapy is not faithlessness. Community is not optional. I place people in your path who carry pieces of your answer. Ask questions. Receive correction without defensiveness. Let wise voices speak into your blind spots. You are still you when you are learning. Humility will take you where hustle never could. I'm speaking identity over your work. You are not your job title. Titles are temporary. Identity is eternal. If your desk disappears tomorrow, you are still called. If your platform doubles, you are still the same person I loved before any audience knew your name. Work hard and then set it down. Do not measure your worth by the size of your results. Measure your faithfulness by the strength of your yes. I am placing generosity as a daily practice in your life. Give a compliment. Give time. Give a meal. Give money without announcing it. Give credit where it is due. Give forgiveness because you are free. Watch how scarcity loses its arguments when generosity shows up early. Your hand will not run dry when it is open. You will become a river, not a pond. Rivers stay fresh because they keep moving. I'm stabilizing your emotions with truth. Feelings are real, but they are not rulers. Let them inform you without allowing them to drive you. When sadness speaks, sit with it and listen. When anger shows up, ask it what it is protecting. When anxiety knocks, invite peace to answer the door. Emotions become allies when truth is the leader. I'm raising your ceiling for excellence in service. Serve like I am the one across the counter. Serve like I am the client reading the email. Serve like I am the guest at your table. In a world that rushes, your patience will feel like a gift. In a world that cuts corners, your integrity will stand out like sunlight. You will not need to shout to be seen. Faithfulness is its own billboard. I am giving you favor to negotiate wisely. You will ask for what is fair without fear. You will say your rate without apology. You will advocate for your needs without resentment. You will sign with clarity or walk away with peace. No opportunity is worth your soul. When you sense pressure to compromise your values, you will know that exit is a form of victory. I am protecting your home. Pray over your doors. Bless your rooms. Play songs that lift the atmosphere. Speak life in the kitchen and hope in the hallways. Notice how peace settles on your furniture when your words stop wounding the air. Kids will sleep deeper. Arguments will shorten. Laughter will return on ordinary Tuesdays. Your home will be a refuge, not a battlefield. I'm strengthening your resilience. Resilience is not pretending you are fine. It is refusing to let pain be your boss. You will feel the hurt and still honor your values. You will grieve and still choose gratitude. You will be tired and still move one faithful inch. Momentum in inches becomes miles. Do not despise the inch. The inch is where most miracles begin. I am healing the fear of being seen. You hid because being seen once brought danger. Today, visibility will bring alignment. You will show your work without performing. You will tell your story without bleeding. You will let people know what you carry so those assigned to help can find you. No more shrinking to fit rooms that asked you to be small. I'm sending you to rooms that match your stature. I'm inviting you to build altars of memory. Write the date when I answered. Print the picture from the day you almost quit but did not. Save the message that reminded you who you are. Memory is fuel. When the next mountain looks tall, your history will preach to your nerves. Testimony is your evidence. Keep it close. I'm tuning your ear to provision in unexpected places. Look for ideas in ordinary conversations. Notice opportunities in small requests. Your next chapter may arrive as a favor for a friend or a question at work or a volunteer role at your community center. Do not wait for the perfect path. Walk the available path with excellence and watch me connect it to the door you prayed for. I'm sharpening your ethics in hidden spaces. Return the extra change. Credit the source. Close the tab when curiosity turns into compromise. Delete what dishonors your design. Make your private life a fortress of integrity. The life you live in the quiet builds the voice you carry in the public. Hidden rightness produces visible authority. I am restoring play. Joy is not childish, it is strength. Laugh more, sing in your car, dance while you cook. Text someone a ridiculous meme that makes both of you wheeze. Play heals part of you that sermons alone do not reach. You will remember what wonder feels like, and wonder will make worship easy again. I'm giving you wisdom to steward protection for your future. Review your coverage with clear eyes. If travel insurance is right, do not delay. If life insurance serves your family, do the paperwork with peace. If you need to update your will, do it with love. Practical care is spiritual too. You cannot control everything, but you can act with wisdom. Wisdom is love with a plan. I am raising leaders in you. Leadership begins with self-mastery. Wake when you said you would. Keep promises to your own soul so you can keep promises to others. Speak with clarity. Listen without interrupting. Make decisions with data and discernment. Correct with kindness. Celebrate loudly when your team wins. Take responsibility when there is a miss. Leaders who love truth become leaders. People trust. I am healing the fear around money conversations. Review your subscriptions, renegotiate a bill, ask for a better rate. Learn about compound interest and let it be your friend instead of your fear. Build a small emergency fund and protect it like a guard dog. Pay down debt in a simple, steady way. Invest with patience. If you pursue an online degree or certification, do it for alignment, not applause. Your steps with money will become confident, and anxiety will have fewer places to hide. I am dismantling isolation. It promised safety but delivered smallness. You will find community where authenticity is the price of admission. Bring your whole self, not your edited self. Trust slowly and truly. Create traditions that anchor your weeks. Game nights, walks, shared meals, prayer on Thursdays, encouragement texts on Mondays. This is how your soul remembers it is not alone. I am renewing your hope for family repair. Some reconciliations will be instant. Some will be gradual, like winter thawing into spring. Do your part without forcing theirs. Apologize for your peace. Release the rest to me. Pray on their birthdays. Cheer their growth, even when you are not invited yet. I am at work in hearts you cannot reach with words. I'm calling you to excellence in communication. Tighten your writing, shorten your sentences, remove the extra words that hide your point. Tell people what you mean and what you need. Clarity is kindness. Confusion is costly. Before you hit send, ask if the message builds trust. If it does not, rewrite until it does. I am preparing you for influence you did not plan. Your content will reach rooms you did not target. Your work will be forwarded to people you did not know existed. When doors open, carry humility in first. Speak with calm confidence. Share credit freely. Name the mentors and the team. Influence is safer when it rides on gratitude. I'm healing the way you view correction. Correction is not rejection, it is investment. When I correct, I am protecting. When mentors correct, they are believing you can carry more. Ask for feedback. Receive it like gold. Sort it with wisdom. Apply what fits. Keep your heart soft through the process. Soft clay shapes into strong pottery. I am setting financial boundaries that free you to be generous with joy. Say no to the purchases that numb. Say yes to the spending that aligns. Create margin so surprise expenses do not steal your peace. Use automation where it helps. Track what matters. Learn to love the simple meal and the slow weekend. Luxury is nice. Peace is better. And when I nudge you to give, do it quickly. There is a story waiting on the other side of your obedience. I am cleansing regret from your mornings. You have woken up under accusations. Not today. When you rise, receive new mercy. Yesterday's miss will not own today's mission. Make the amends you can. Learn the lesson. Leave the shame. Shame is a thief with a familiar voice. You owe it nothing. I'm teaching you to bless your future with your habits. 10 pages a day becomes wisdom that speaks when pressure asks for shortcuts. 15 minutes of practice becomes skill that answers when opportunity calls your name. 20 minutes of order becomes calm that shows up when chaos knocks. Small daily is how giants grow. I am realigning your motivation for growth. You will not grow to prove them wrong. You will grow to serve them well. You will not grow to silence critics. You will grow to amplify solutions. You will not grow to escape your story. You will grow to redeem your story. Your why matters. Keep it clean. I am training your eyes to see long term. If you start a business, build it with systems that love people. If you market, tell the truth. If you sell, do it with service. If you scale, protect culture. If you hire, choose character with skill. If you study, choose programs that sharpen your calling. If you create, choose platforms that match your values. Doing good work for a long time beats viral attention that fades in a week. I am reminding you to enjoy simple prosperity. Sun on your face, coffee that tastes like a small vacation, shoes that do not hurt, a chair that holds your weight and your thoughts, friends who answer on the first ring, the sound of your child sleeping. These are riches. Count them. Name them out loud. Gratitude multiplies what it touches. I'm giving you insight to protect your time from counterfeit urgency. Before you say yes, ask 3 questions. Does this align with my assignment? Does this add value to people? Not just to my image. Does this allow room for rest? If you cannot answer yes to at least 2, let it pass. Every no is a yes to what matters. I am healing your inner storyteller. You narrated your life like tragedy in slow motion. Rewrite it with me. Chapter by chapter. Name the growth, not just the grief. Track the bravery, not just the bruises. Tell the story like a survivor who became a builder. Builders speak with hope. Hope is oxygen in heavy rooms. I am coaching your courage to try new things without burning bridges behind you. Some paths require clean exits. Leave with honor. Say thank you. Return the keys. Document your work. Bless the people. Your reputation travels further than your resume. Let it say you are trustworthy. I am breaking the superstition that waits for perfect timing. Perfect timing is usually obedience plus momentum. Start with a humble first step. Post the first video. Launch the small pilot. Host the interest call. Send the introduction email. Make the brave ask. You will learn more by doing than by overthinking. I'm teaching you to build healthy digital habits in your work. Use tools that serve your mission. Track your tasks. Back up your files. Create templates that save future time. Learn enough about security to protect what matters. Wisdom is the best antivirus. Excellence is the best marketing. I am inviting you to lead your finances with vision. Name what your money is for. Peace at home, generosity that surprises you. Margin for ministry, learning that elevates your craft. Travel that widens your heart. When money has a mission, it cooperates. Without a mission, it misbehaves. Write the mission, review it monthly. Adjust with joy. I am strengthening your heart to love difficult people without losing yourself. You can be kind and clear. You can be patient and direct. You can forgive and hold boundaries. You can walk away from patterns that keep you small. Love is not enabling. Love is truthful and steady. I am giving you a blueprint for mornings that win the day. Wake on purpose. Hydrate. Breathe. Pray. Read a paragraph that lifts your mind. Move your body. Write your priorities. Then take the first hard task and finish it. Momentum will click. Distraction will shrink. Joy will find you on the way. I am reintroducing you to laughter in the mirror. Smile at your own progress. Celebrate a healthier choice. Clap for a bolder sentence. Thank your yesterday self for showing up so today could be stronger. Self-compassion is not vanity. It is stewardship. You are more likely to grow in a garden tended with kindness. I am realigning your relationship with opportunity. Not every open door is yours. Not every closed door is punishment. Ask me about each. Let peace be the umpire. If anxiety shouts and peace whispers, wait until peace speaks clearly. You will make fewer wrong turns when peace holds the map. I'm teaching you to carry favor without fear. You worried that good news always hides a trap. That was trauma trying to predict the future. Release it. Good can simply be good. Favor can simply be favor. Receive it with gratitude. Share it without performance. Steward it with prayer. I'm handing you a toolkit for hard days. A verse to anchor. A song to soften. A call to make. A walk to take. A nap to reset. A list of wins to remember. A journal to empty mind noise. A simple meal to stabilize. Use the tools before you spiral. Prevention is power. I'm asking you to choose substance over sensation. Sensation chases novelty. Substance builds legacy. Read books that sharpen your craft. Study people who live what they teach. Practice until the skill is in your bones. Choose mentors who ask hard questions. Choose peers who tell you the truth. Choose students you can pour into. This is the circle of growth. If this is stirring resolve in you again, like this video right now as your visible yes and subscribe so we stay in step together. Your engagement turns this word from screen to seed, and seeds change seasons. I am calling your spirit to stand tall in rooms that once made you shrink. Shoulders back, chin steady, eyes soft, voice calm. You do not need to fill the air. Presence is louder than panic. When you speak, speak to add value, not to steal attention. You are not auditioning, you are assigned. I am restoring your sacred imagination for the future. Picture a house where peace lingers in the hallways. Picture a schedule where your work serves your life, not the other way around. Picture a bank account that reflects wisdom, not worry. Picture friendships that laugh easily and pray naturally. Picture a body that moves with energy and rests with ease. Pictures become patterns when you partner with me. I am shifting your relationship with goals. Goals are trains on tracks, not judges on thrones. Let them carry you, not condemn you. If you miss a day, adjust and continue. Consistency after interruption is more powerful than perfection on a streak. You will be the person who returns quickly. That is your superpower. I am ending the addiction to crisis. You learned to feel alive when something was wrong. You do not need chaos to prove you are needed. Peace will feel unfamiliar at first. Stay with it. Let your nervous system learn the language of calm. Boring can be blessed. Quiet can be holy. I am giving you precise strategies for career transitions. Update your portfolio with proof, not fluff. Gather references now, not in a rush. Practice interviews out loud. Prepare stories that show character under pressure. Clarify the value you bring. Ask targeted questions that reveal culture. Choose places where your soul can breathe. Your next role will fit your design. I am blessing your learning life. You will learn faster because your identity is secure. You will ask simpler questions because pride is lighter. You will synthesize deeper because your mind is uncluttered. You will teach sooner because you understand that sharing solidifies mastery. Learning will become joy again. I am showing you how to plan a week that serves your strengths. Cluster similar tasks, batch communication, protect deep work with boundaries. Rest before you are empty. Plan recovery after big pushes. Schedule fun as seriously as deadlines. You will start to feel both productive and present. That combination is rare. Keep it sacred. I'm calming your fear of missing out. You are not late to what is yours. If an opportunity passes, it was not meant to trap you in regret. I am able to bring the right door at the right time, even if it looks different than you expected. Trust my timing more than your timeline. I'm coaching your financial courage. You will stop hiding from numbers. You will look your accounts in the eye with hope and a plan. You will set automatic transfers to savings. You will build a simple investment habit. You will ask wise counsel before big decisions. You will give even while building. This is how fear loses its power around provision. I'm healing your relationship with feedback loops in your life. What you repeat, you remember. What you rehearse, you become. Choose better loops. Morning gratitude, midday prayer, evening reflection, weekly review, monthly planning, quarterly retreat, annual celebration. These rhythms will quietly turn you into the person you prayed to become. I am lifting shame off your body image. Your worth is not measured by a mirror. Care for your body because it carries purpose. Move it because movement honors design. Feed it because nourishment fuels mission. Dress it in a way that feels honest and joyful. Look in the mirror and bless what you see. Blessing grows what it touches. I am giving you boldness to repair financial mistakes with calm. Call the company, set the plan, negotiate with respect, document agreements, honor your word. If you need professional help, seek it. Wisdom is not prideful. Your comeback will be quieter than your crisis, and it will last longer. I'm focusing your creative output. Choose one main channel for 90 days. Show up there with consistency. Repurpose elsewhere without losing the center. Measure signals that matter. Real connection, real transformation, real customers served. Ignore vanity numbers that do not pay bills or change lives. Simplify to multiply. I am protecting your mind from doom loops. If news drags you under, limit the intake. If opinions wear you down, step back. Stay informed without being inflamed. Pray for leaders. Serve your community. Love your neighbor. Hope is not naive. Hope is discipline. Practice it. I am blessing your courage to build systems that scale kindness. Templates for gratitude. Checklists for care. Calendars for birthdays. Reminders to reach out. Systems do not make love robotic. They make love reliable. Your relationships will feel the difference. I'm refining your standards for honesty with yourself. Stop calling exhaustion normal. Stop calling resentment generosity. Stop calling avoidance peace. Name things correctly. Truth is the beginning of freedom. Freedom is the beginning of strategy. Strategy is the beginning of fruit. I'm putting a holy edge on your focus. Close extra tabs. Turn off non-essential notifications. Set timers for sprints. Take breaks on purpose. Return on time. A focused hour is worth a distracted day. You will be amazed how much authority returns to your life when attention returns to your work. If your heart is aligned with this, type 777 in the comments as your yes and share this with one person who needs a steady voice today. And if you want more moments like this in your week, tap like and subscribe so you do not walk this path alone. I am giving you discernment for partnerships. Choose people who align with values, pace, and vision. Ask hard questions about money and expectations early. Put agreements in writing. Clarify who decides when opinions differ. Honor your partners publicly. Address concerns privately. Exit with grace if you must. Your name will stay clean when your processes are clear. I am strengthening your prayer life with structure. Keep a short list you speak daily. Family, health, work, provision, wisdom. Keep a longer list you rotate weekly. Mentors, team, city, leaders, dreams. Write down the answers as they come. You will watch faith grow like a timeline of miracles. I am setting healing in motion for long grief. Grief comes in waves. Today I calm the sea. You will remember without drowning. You will celebrate without guilt. You will feel the pain lessen its grip as you honor the love without clutching the loss. I'm holding what you cannot carry. You can breathe again. I'm fortifying your courage to be teachable in public. You will correct mistakes without melting. You will update information without shame. You will model growth without theatrics. People trust leaders who change their minds when truth arrives. Be that leader. I am clarifying your relationship with recognition. You do not need tags to be valuable. You do not need awards to be validated. If recognition comes, steward it with humility. If it does not, keep building. I keep score in ways the world cannot see, and my scoreboard affects the parts of you that matter most. I'm releasing new strategies for income that align with integrity. Productized services, licensing what you already made, teaching what you already learned, building communities around real help. Do not chase every trend. Choose lanes that fit your design. Sustainable beats sensational. I am mending the split between your spiritual and practical life. Pray about the meeting and prepare the slide deck. Ask me for favor and practice your delivery. Bless your finances and balance your books. Sanctuaries and spreadsheets both matter. I am in all of it when you invite me. I am strengthening your ability to be present with loved ones. Make eye contact, put the device down, ask follow-up questions, listen for feelings, not just facts. Small moments consistently given become the safety net under the people you love. Your presence is medicine. I'm calling you to steward your influence online with ethics. Disclose partnerships. Tell the truth about results. Avoid fear bait. Amplify voices who do good. Build long-term trust over short-term clicks. Sleep well knowing your work helped, not just sold. I'm simplifying your pathway to clarity when confusion fogs your thoughts. Stop, breathe, pray. Write the problem in one sentence. List 3 options. Circle the option that aligns with peace and values. Take 1 step. Review after 24 hours. Repeat. Confusion loses power when you move with structure. I am blessing your discipline to practice joy. Joy is not a reward. It is a weapon. Use it. Sing when anxiety wants silence. Smile when fear wants a frown. Celebrate small progress in public and big progress in private. Joy turns ordinary days into testimonies. I am anchoring your courage for conversations you have avoided. Set the time. Prepare your points. Speak clearly. Own your part. Ask for what you need. Offer what you can give. Receive their answer and respond with dignity. Hard talks open doors that silence keeps locked. I am building your confidence to choose mentorships that stretch you. Pay for the right coach without worshiping them. Learn from the best without losing your voice. Apply fast. Share credit. Then mentor others with the same generosity you received. This is how wisdom travels. I am securing your identity so strongly that opportunities cannot bribe you into pretending. You will say no to what looks shiny but feels wrong. You will say yes to what looks simple but feels true. Integrity will be your compass. Peace will be your trail marker. Results will follow alignment like a shadow follows light. I am giving you practical skill for setting boundaries around work and worship. Close the laptop, light a candle, read a psalm, breathe until your shoulders drop. Remember, you are loved without producing. Only then return to produce from fullness. This rhythm will keep you from burning out. I'm reminding you that 9 out of 10 breakthroughs come dressed like ordinary Tuesdays. Do not despise routine. Train inside it. Pray inside it. Love inside it. Your consistent yes will flip a switch you cannot predict. Keep showing up. I'm writing new phrases on your heart. I have enough. I am enough. I do enough. These will replace the old phrases that stole your energy. When the old phrases try to return, speak the new out loud. Words shape worlds. Build the world you want to live in with the words you choose. I am teaching you to notice and neutralize self-sabotage. When opportunity knocks, do not clean the entire house of your soul to avoid answering. Answer messy. Answer humble. Answer ready to learn. Your future does not need your perfection. It needs your presence. I'm releasing peace into your decisions about education and growth. If an online program will serve your calling, you will know. If a certification will open a door, I will confirm. If mentorship will accelerate you, I will align it. You will not chase credentials as a costume. You will pursue learning as a tool. I am reminding you to give thanks before the answer arrives. Gratitude moves you from panic to partnership. Say thank you for wisdom while you are still waiting on the numbers. Say thank you for favor while you are still sending the proposal. Say thank you for healing while you are still taking the medicine. Gratitude is evidence that your trust is alive. I'm firming your stance against temptation that dresses itself as relief. Relief that lies always charges interest. Seek comfort that heals, not habits that hide. When the urge to escape rises, choose connection, movement, or rest. You are not a prisoner to patterns that once felt inevitable. I am preparing a month of measurable wins. You will see visible progress in finances, in health, in communication, in peace. Track it. Celebrate it. Share the testimony discreetly and freely. Your story will become someone's strategy. I am instructing you to release constant comparison with timelines. Some trees bloom in weeks. Some grow roots for years before you see shade. You are a tree with deep roots. The shade you provide will be worth the wait. Do not curse your root season. Water it. I am pouring patience into your process. Patience is not waiting with irritability. Patience is confident pacing. It is knowing the seed is doing exactly what it should beneath the soil. Work while you wait. Worship while you wait. Encourage others while you wait. The harvest will not be late. I am aligning new friendships around shared values and shared practices. Pray together. Learn together. Serve together. Celebrate together. Confront together when needed. This kind of community adds years to your life, and life to your years. Invest in it. I am ending the loop of second-guessing good choices. When you make a decision with peace and wisdom, stop reopening it every hour. Move forward. Energy spent on rehashing is energy stolen from building. Trust yourself as you trust me, because I am the one training your instincts. I am sanctifying your ambition. Ambition with humility is service. Ambition without humility is hunger that never fills. Keep humility near. Listen to those without microphones. Say thank you often. Admit when you do not know. Learn fast. Promote others. This is the soil where influence grows healthy. I am giving you favor with gatekeepers who care about character. You will find mentors who ask about your soul before your stats. You will find leaders who love your honesty more than your hype. Stay close to them. They are rare and priceless. I am placing a gentle warning on your timeline. If something costs you your peace, it is too expensive. If something requires you to pretend, it is misaligned. If something isolates you from everyone who loves you, it is dangerous. Trust the warning. Choose wisely. I am sealing this hour with quiet confidence. Do not rush to noise. Sit for a moment. Let the calm settle into your bones. Then take the next faithful step. And as you move, remember to like and subscribe so this journey keeps flowing through your week. And comment 777 when your spirit agrees with what I am building in you right now. I am opening your eyes to recognize the quiet miracles that move slower than headlines. A friend calling at the right hour. A message that shifts your perspective. The strength to get up on a day you thought you couldn't. The moment peace walks in for no reason you can explain. These are not coincidences. These are fingerprints of grace. When you start counting them, you will see that I have never stopped showing up. Gratitude will train your eyes to see the supernatural in the ordinary. You will realize you are walking through answered prayers disguised as routines. I am teaching you emotional literacy. Name what you feel without judging it. Say, I feel afraid instead of I am weak. Say, I feel tired instead of I am failing. Feelings are signals, not verdicts. They point to needs, not to your identity. Once you name them, bring them to me. I will translate fear into focus, sadness into depth, anger into courage, and confusion into clarity. Your emotional honesty will become your spiritual authority. People will trust your peace because it was not cheap. I am redirecting how you use disappointment. Disappointment is not punishment. It is redirection in disguise. The doors that closed were classrooms. The no's that stung were fences protecting you from fields that could not feed you. You will look back and see how much trouble was hidden inside what you thought you wanted. I do not withhold to hurt you. I withhold to prepare you. When a plan collapses, don't just ask, why? Ask, what is this making room for? The answer will come in time, and it will be worth every delay. I'm sanctifying your humor. Laughter is holy when it heals. Laugh at the absurdity of the journey. Laugh when anxiety loses its punch. Laugh with your loved ones over small joys that no one else understands. Joy disarms darkness faster than argument ever could. Do not let the world make you so serious that you forget how to celebrate. Laughter is proof that hope still has breath. I am reshaping your relationship with achievement. You do not need to be the loudest to be effective. You do not need to be first to be faithful. When others race for applause, stay steady for impact. You will build slower but stronger. The fruit of your labor will taste like integrity. Results rooted in peace do not rot. Results grown from comparison spoil fast. Choose the kind of success that does not require explanation to sleep well. I am fortifying your patience with people who move slower than your revelation. Some will still be learning what you already lived. Do not mock their process. Guide them with humility. Encourage without superiority. I will use your calm as a model for their growth. Patience in community keeps unity alive. Every generation needs teachers who remember what it felt like to learn. Be that teacher. I am healing the scars from words that shaped you wrong. Someone said you were too sensitive, too much, too intense, too emotional, too ambitious, too loud, too quiet. They were describing your assignment without understanding it. I wired you for depth, not dilution. Sensitivity is not weakness, it is awareness. Passion is not danger, it is energy with purpose. You will stop editing your design to comfort people who never intended to understand you. You will be free to be whole. I am sharpening your intuition to recognize fake peace. Fake peace is silence that hides truth. Fake peace is comfort bought by self-betrayal. Fake peace is the smile that suffocates your honesty. My peace, on the other hand, carries power. It is clarity that settles your spirit even when circumstances shake. Learn the difference. Choose my peace every time. I am teaching you the power of staying. The world glamorizes leaving. But some miracles require consistency. Stay in the room of growth when discomfort screams to run. Stay in the friendship that still has healing left. Stay in the process until the roots hold strong enough to carry fruit. Stay in prayer until your mind believes what your mouth declares. Movement is easy. Maturity is staying when you could sprint away, but choose to strengthen instead. I am refining your relationship with validation. You will stop outsourcing your worth to reactions. The likes, the views, the applause, the comments, they are metrics, not mirrors. When I say you are enough, that is the final word. Validation will find you naturally when authenticity becomes your rhythm. Stop chasing confirmation from those who cannot see your calling. I already approved you. I am teaching you to build in silence. Not every idea needs an announcement. Some visions need incubation, not exposure. Protect what is forming until it has roots. I will let you know when it's time to reveal it. Premature exposure attracts premature criticism. Let your work grow in the soil of secrecy until it can withstand the wind of public opinion. There is wisdom in waiting. I am awakening your spiritual boldness. Speak what I give you, even if your voice trembles. Pray for those who never expected you to. Declare life over your own atmosphere. Boldness does not mean noise. It means alignment with truth, no matter the room. You will walk into places that feel heavy and watch the air shift when you open your mouth. You carry authority you have not yet fully used. Step into it with humility and power. I am resetting your capacity for wonder. You grew up too fast. Learn to manage instead of marvel. I am restoring your awe. The sunrise will feel personal again. Music will hit deeper again. Conversations will carry weight again. Wonder trains the soul to recognize presence. Presence births creativity. Creativity fuels purpose. Stay curious. I am releasing wisdom about transitions. Every exit requires closure. Every beginning requires intention. When you leave a chapter, bless it before you walk away. Do not burn bridges with bitterness. Do not start the next one carrying the ashes of the last. Transition with gratitude and clarity. I go before you in every move. You will not wander. You will shift with purpose. I am clarifying how you discern my will. My will is not always the loud wind or the earthquake. It is often the still, small voice after. It is the calm thought that makes your breathing slow. It is the idea that carries peace, not panic. It is the pull toward integrity, even when it costs applause. Learn to detect my tone. I sound like truth soaked in love. I am purifying your motives for generosity. Give because love overflows, not because guilt pushes. Give quietly. Give strategically. Give with joy, not resentment. When you give from overflow, multiplication follows. When you give from fear, exhaustion follows. I love a cheerful giver because joy is the signature of trust. I am aligning your family line with blessing. What broke them will not break you. What silenced them will not silence you. You are the repairer of the breach. You will forgive where others held grudges. You will build where others tore down. You will love with strength where others lived with survival. Generational curses stop where revelation begins. You are that beginning. I am guiding you into a deeper humility that still carries confidence. You can bow low without thinking small. You can serve without shrinking. Humility is clarity about source. You know everything you have comes from me, so you move freely. Confidence without pride becomes courage that uplifts others instead of overshadowing them. Walk like that. I'm teaching you time redemption. Every moment wasted in regret can be repurposed into wisdom. Every hour spent in pain can be recycled into empathy. Every year that felt delayed can become the foundation for accelerated growth. Nothing is lost when it is surrendered. I turn waste into fertilizer. I turn pain into power. I'm elevating your standard for self-talk. Speak to yourself like someone you are responsible to protect. Say, "We got this." Say, "I'm proud of how far you've come." Say, "You're learning, and that's progress." Self-compassion is not coddling. It is training. Harshness never made anyone holy. Love does. I am preparing you for divine acceleration. You have been faithful in small. Now watch the pace change. Opportunities will come closer together. People will seek your perspective. You will have to organize the blessings I pour out. Stay grounded. Do not chase momentum. Steward it. Acceleration is not chaos. It is purpose in motion. I am calling you to speak life into your space. Bless your home with your words. Say peace out loud. Say provision out loud. Say favor out loud. The atmosphere listens. Words shape what walls remember. Do not let your house echo fear. Let it vibrate with faith. I'm rebuilding your belief in partnership. You were hurt before when trust was broken, but I am sending helpers who know loyalty. They will not compete. They will complete. They will challenge you without belittling you. They will celebrate your success without jealousy. You will build together and laugh together. Your destiny will feel lighter because it was never meant to be carried alone. I'm transforming your evenings. Turn them into a landing zone, not a crash site. Dim the lights. Thank me for the day. Review what you learned. Forgive who you need to forgive. Rest your mind. Sleep becomes sacred when gratitude tucks you in. Tomorrow's energy is built in tonight's peace. I am dismantling the false urgency to fix everything at once. You are not behind. You are becoming. Growth is layered, not instant. Some days are for conquering, some are for catching breath. Both count. Progress is not always visible, but it is measurable in peace. I am guiding you to celebrate others without feeling smaller. Their success is not your loss. When you clap for someone else, you make room for your own miracle. Envy withers in the sound of genuine applause. Celebrate widely. The kingdom multiplies through joy, not jealousy. I am refining how you deal with uncertainty. Instead of demanding answers, learn to ask better questions. What can I control? What can I learn? What can I release? Peace will meet you at the intersection of surrender and strategy. You don't need to see the whole map to take the next step. I'm calling you to remember joy in service. Sometimes the cause you love started feeling like a chore because you forgot why you said yes. Return to that first spark. Serve because it honors your calling, not because it earns you approval. The world needs your joy more than your exhaustion. I'm placing a divine alert over your habits. Small decisions repeated daily shape destiny more than big moments once in a while. Check your patterns, the way you handle mornings, the tone you use when tired, the content you consume when lonely. These are seeds. Plant intentionally. I am awakening your prophetic imagination to see solutions where others see problems. Innovation will come naturally when compassion leads. You will invent, design, write, or lead in ways that heal. Creativity is ministry when it serves. Do not underestimate your ideas. They are answers disguised as inspiration. I am establishing rhythm between input and output. For every time you pour, refill. For every lesson you teach, learn something new. For every person you encourage, let someone encourage you. You cannot pour from fumes. Sustainability is the new strength. I am giving you discernment to protect your peace in communication. You do not have to respond to every message. You do not owe access to everyone who asks for it. Boundaries are not walls. They are gates with locks that love guards. Peace is not passive. It is protected on purpose. I'm healing your relationship with silence. Silence used to scare you because it sounded like abandonment. But silence is where I speak the loudest. Learn to sit in it. Breathe in it. Let stillness become strength instead of discomfort. When the world yells, silence becomes sanctuary. I'm calling you to be present in your purpose, not performing in it. You're not an actor on a spiritual stage. You are a vessel. When you focus on presence, I handle performance. Presence makes authenticity magnetic. You will impact people by being fully alive, not perfectly scripted. I'm granting you clarity about your influence. Influence is not control. It is stewardship. You cannot force change in others, but you can model it. You cannot make someone believe, but you can embody belief. Live so fully that your peace becomes persuasion. I am reprogramming your reaction to failure. Failure is feedback, not a forecast. Analyze it. Adjust, apply, move. Do not attach identity to results. Every expert is a student who kept going. Every mentor was once a mess. I use what the world discards. Your failure is fertilizer for someone else's faith. I'm speaking calm into your decision fatigue. You do not need to make every choice today. Prioritize peace over perfection. Ask me which 3 things matter most. Handle those. Let the rest wait. Clarity grows when you stop forcing every branch to move at once. I am renewing your resilience in prayer. Pray again, even when you're tired of the same request. Not because I didn't hear, but because prayer keeps your faith breathing. Consistency in prayer trains your heart to recognize my rhythm. Answers are not delayed, they are delivered at the speed of readiness. I am teaching you to redefine success. Success is peace when you lay your head down. It is laughter in your home. It is integrity that never wavers when no one watches. It is generosity that overflows quietly. The world measures width. I measure depth. Grow deep. I am removing the fear of visibility and calling. Some of you will stand before many. Some will impact quietly behind the scenes. Both are vital. Do not compare stages. Measure obedience. I reward faithfulness, not followers. I am encouraging you to plant seeds in places you may never see bloom. Mentor a young dreamer. Give wisdom without expecting credit. Help without the camera. Legacy is not about applause. It is about longevity of impact. Build like you believe in tomorrow. I am rewriting your understanding of confidence. Confidence is not loud. It is steady. It is the calm I know who sent me in the face of doubt. Confidence does not need constant affirmation because it is anchored in calling. The more you know me, the less you need to prove yourself. I am inviting you to declutter spiritually. Release doctrines built on fear. Release traditions that suffocate grace. Release opinions that cloud love. I am not a checklist. I am a relationship. Come back to simplicity. Love me, love people, live truth. That is enough. I'm shaping your speech into alignment with destiny. Stop saying, I'm so unlucky. Start saying, I'm in preparation. Stop saying, I never catch a break. Start saying, my time is aligning. Your language builds your lane. Build it wide enough for miracles. I am training you to handle success with spiritual depth. When growth comes, stay rooted. Thank me before posting. Pray before deciding. Seek counsel before signing. The higher you go, the more wind you face. Roots must grow deeper than branches rise. I'm awakening empathy in your leadership. See the faces behind the numbers. Hear the stories beneath the statistics. Success built on compassion lasts longer than success built on pressure. Lead with love and watch loyalty grow where fear used to rule. I am giving you strategic rest days. Sabbath is not outdated. It is upgrade. Rest resets revelation. Turn off production. Let your mind wander. Let gratitude lead your thoughts. The world won't collapse if you pause, but your soul might if you don't. I'm blessing your perception of process. You keep asking for arrival while I am teaching you appreciation. Arrival is one moment. Process is your lifetime. Learn to love the middle chapters. They are where strength and humility meet. I am increasing your capacity for risk rooted in faith. Step out when I nudge you. Do it afraid. Courage is obedience under pressure. You do not need certainty to move. You need conviction. I will meet you halfway through your first step. I am repairing your concept of community support. Not everyone will understand your dream, but I will send the right few who carry pieces of your puzzle. Honor them. Listen to them. Build with them. You are not called to do this alone. I am reshaping your nighttime thoughts. No more rehearsing failure before sleep. Speak peace over your pillow. Say, I did enough today. Say, tomorrow is covered. Train your subconscious to rest, not to replay. Peace is the prelude to purpose. I'm establishing divine connections that open doors organically. You won't have to chase them. They will find you at the intersection of preparation and humility. Stay faithful where you are. When it's time, alignment will feel like flow, not force. I am awakening vision that stretches generations. Think beyond your lifetime. Build systems your children can stand on. Write wisdom they can read. Save notes they can quote. Plant generosity they can inherit. Eternal vision changes daily habits. I am teaching you to embrace uncertainty as a teacher, not an enemy. Uncertainty invites faith to flex its muscles. Every time you survive what you couldn't predict, your trust deepens. That's growth the world cannot counterfeit. I'm refining your rhythm of gratitude to keep bitterness from growing roots. Thank me when things are smooth. Thank me when they're not. Gratitude keeps your heart open enough to receive new instruction. Bitterness blocks it. Choose gratitude on purpose. I am multiplying grace over your mistakes. You will fail forward, not fall back. I'm not counting your errors. I'm counting your returns. Every time you come back, heaven celebrates. You're learning faster now because grace accelerates growth. I'm filling your next steps with calm precision. Do not rush. Move like someone who knows they're guided. Your next choice will unlock peace, not panic. If your spirit feels settled, proceed. If it feels strained, pause. Timing is strategy. If this word resonates deep in you, comment 777 as a sign of agreement and like this video so we keep spreading faith together. Subscribe and stay close because your transformation is not over yet.